Okay, my friends, we are going to be making these really neat collages, okay? And a collage is when you take paper and you glue it on top of another paper to make a piece of art. So we've already kind of done that with our landscape trees. We're going to continue on with that in our beautiful bird painting, or beautiful bird artwork. So the first thing we're going to do is our background, and we're going to be applying crayons to our blue paper. What's kind of neat about that is because we have blue paper, some of that will show through our crayon. It doesn't matter what direction you go in with those crayons. You need to make sure, though, that you fill the paper up. So I would like you to please make sure that your paper is the wide way, not the tall way, the wide way, and that your name is on the back. Okay, so I'm going to start with any cold color crayon I want. Who can remember what the cold colors are? Great, they're green, blue, and purple. Any that you want to start with, we're going to go in and start to color that paper. And again, I can go in any direction I want. I can add some of this color here. And I can also add maybe some colors in here. And I'm just kind of, now, sometimes we call this scribbling when you're rushing and not taking your time and you're not going in one direction, but it is okay for the background of our paper for us to do this kind of scribbling. Okay. So now I might go in with another cold color, and I'm going to have some of my next cold color maybe touch the first cold color a little bit so I can get some blending going on. And blending is when two colors are mixed together to make a new color. So it's okay to make some new colors in some of the spots. Okay, so it looks like I filled up that space pretty well. I got a lot of color added to that. I'm going to make sure again that it is the wide way. Now while you're working, if you do need to move your paper so you can kind of move around it a little easier, that's okay, but now we need to make sure it's the wide way for the next step. You're going to be using some glue sticks. So you're going to want to take that cap off that glue stick, and you're going to want to make sure that that glue is only pushed up a little bit. So my glue has a big gap of space at the top, so I'm just going to twist it the other way to make it go down a little bit. The first thing we're going to add is our long branch. So you're going to imagine that this tree branch is stuck to a tree that we can't see. So the edge of the wide part of the tree branch should touch the edge of our paper. So on your desk, not on your paper, you're just going to do a line that goes all the way down. That just one old simple line. You're now going to take this, find the middle point, and maybe come just down a little bit. You're going to need to make sure you have enough room for your bird's tail and the top of his body. So that's why we want to come just a smidget below the middle point, so that I have enough room for all that stuff. Okay, so I'm pretty close. It's pretty kind of still in the middle. It's not too far down, not too far up. Okay, so you're now going to add your smaller branches off of this one. So I'm going to take a couple of these little guys, add some glue, and sometimes I'm really good at holding it on my hand and not getting it on my hand. But if you want to continue to add glue near your table, you can. And I'm going to make sure that this branch is touching my big branch. So I want to line this up kind of at an angle like this, so that this edge is touching my branch, and I'm just going to rub with my finger once or twice. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add a couple of more, maybe about 3 to 4, spread them out. Now, my friends, while you're adding these two, you do want to remember you're going to have a bird somewhere. So I would be careful not to add them too close to the middle. Like this guy here is probably as far as I can go. I would really be careful on adding too many. Okay, so I have about 3 to 4 branches. Now off of these branches, I'm going to do another section to them. So when we're looking at trees, do trees have straight branches or do their branches curve a little bit? Good, they kind of curve, so I'm not going to stick the second part of this branch straight out. I'm either going to slightly curve it in or slightly curve it outwards. Notice that the bottom of this is touching this one, so the bottom should always touch the first one you did, so it looks like it's connected to that first one. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do that to about 1 or 2 more of my branches. Now maybe in this one I want to go in this direction. Ooh, it's looking just like a tree branch. Alrighty, now in this one maybe I want to go in this direction. Let's see. No, you know what? I think I'm going to go in that direction again. Alright, so I'm going to make sure those are glued on good. That's it for today. We have our tree branch, and next week we will be adding our awesome bird.